What is happening, Magnusites? Just got done watching episode 1 of season 1 of Andor. And as many of you follow me, you already know I was a little bit concerned that I was going to be bored with this or I wasn't going to like it. I am a fan of Rogue One. I really did like Rogue One a lot. The last half of the movie is what saved it for me. And it looks like it was being kind of shot in that way. Very similar look, everything. So the little bit of Rogue One, kind of bored me or was slow. And I don't mind slow movies as long as they're intriguing, like The Batman. The Batman was slow, but I gotta say this movie did this episode, it kept me interested. I was intrigued. It was shot well. It looked good. All the actors did a good job, I felt. It follows the bearded guy, because I don't know his name. I don't know anybody's name in this. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for the show, or for me, or for both of us. But it follows the bearded guy. We all know what ultimately happens to him. But this is, before Rogue One. So there's these flashbacks back and forth between when he was a child and now. Looks like he lived with some homeless. He lived in a homeless orphan kid village or something like that, and I believe he lived there with the girl who was also the woman. That's also in the show. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, probably laughing right now. I know who he's talking about. So I heard this whole series is supposedly about Trump. I haven't seen anything about Trump yet. That mirrors Trump. Coincidentally, I heard that shareholders are now telling Disney, keep your nose out of politics. All right? We need things to rise. We need the stocks to rise. But anyway, coming back to this. As a Star Wars fan, I gotta say, I was pleased. It was interesting. He gets into this squabble in the beginning of the show, and spoilers, because I always talk spoilers when I do this, where he kills 2 men. And I liked the whole exchange, especially he did a UFC takedown on one of the dudes, and he ends up shooting the dude point blank in the fucking head, right in his face. And I didn't think that was going to happen. Part of me was wondering, but I was like, I don't know, this Disney and Star Wars, I don't know if they'll do nothing that ruthless. Oh, yeah, they just did. I mean, they've done ruthless stuff. They just showed Anakin Skywalker stabbing a little girl through the chest. So, why wouldn't they do that, So it follows him in this whole situation he got himself into. And these 2 guys that he killed work for a particular company. So now he's trying to figure out an alibi. He meets up with one of his friends. Also, the company finds out that these 2 men are dead. And it looks like the guy in charge was kind of like letting it go, sweeping it under the rug. He basically came up with the idea of what actually happened. He was like, look, they messed with a guy they shouldn't have messed with, and this is what happened. And he leaves another guy in charge. I guess he had to leave and do some stuff. So, but this guy is investigating what happened. He's not leaving it alone. He's investigating it. And that basically is the whole episode of him and that altercation, him getting away, him talking to her, trying to get some shit done, him trying to cover his ass, the company actually digging in to what's going on, the back and forth between the child stage of life he had with her and this. So the first episode, I would give a 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I was intrigued. It makes me want to see the next episode. So I have no problem with this series so far at all. And probably give a review for the next one. But I always got to review the first one so you guys know if I'm going to keep watching it. You know what I mean? The reaction will be up on Patreon and YouTube memberships for your viewing pleasure. Post comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If there's anything I missed, go ahead and mention it. Help me out with names. Whatever it is you want to put down there. All right? 10 million subscribers. Whoa!